The latest series of The Walking Dead Dead City has recently landed on Sky, but do you still care about The Walking Dead? I'm Tez, this is the Ministry of Horror, and if you like what I do, give the channel a like, follow and subscribe. So, The Walking Dead is still a very popular commodity, but you may find that you're like me, someone who was once a huge fan of the show, maybe also a huge fan of the graphic novel series, but somewhere along the line it just stopped becoming must-see viewing. For me, those early seasons were just absolutely incredible. You had the right level of terrifying zombie gore, the interactions with the human characters, the developments, the relationships with Rick, Shane, with everyone else in the group, and how those developed, leading to a whole powder keg of a situation. But as each season went on, the seasons seemed to get longer, the mid-season breaks became maybe more of an issue than they needed to be, it still kept my attention. There were still some incredibly unforgettable moments. But then came the season that, if you're a comics fan like me, you were maybe looking forward to and were left a little bit disappointed. And that was the introduction of Negan. Now don't get me wrong, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is an incredible actor. He's brilliant in everything I've seen him in, and I've seen him in things, you know, Watchmen, Supernatural, awesome character actor. And the character of Negan is incredibly popular considering how violent and disturbing their actions are in the comics. And I don't think that his portrayal is necessarily bad. Sure, his language has sort of had to be neutered a bit for American TV, but he still gives a fairly compelling performance. It's everything else that seems to be the issue. The episodes just became formulaic. Attack in the Saviour's camp. The Saviours then retaliate. Back and forth. And it was a show where it used to be, as soon as a new episode dropped on Sky, I would have to watch it, probably within 24 hours. But as time went on, the TV planner started just getting filled up with unseen episodes. And I just stopped caring. Years passed, the show continued, it still was on the air. There were spin-offs, Fear the Walking Dead. There's now been post-show spin-offs. The Daryl Dixon one, the name I can't remember. And of course, as mentioned, Dead City. But part of me wonders, should I go back? Do I need to revisit the show? I mean, it's quite a commitment, 20 odd episodes a season, and what, how many seasons were there? 11? Maybe more? I don't know if I have that sort of time for that. Did you stick with The Walking Dead? Are you still a fan from season 1 up to the current? Or did you also drop off at some point along the way, and if so, when? Let me know in the comments, and if you like what I do, like, share, subscribe, and also check out the podcast on Spotify and YouTube.